Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm back on Project Cars 2 once again, so I'm continuing with my IndyCar series. So this time I've actually picked the white Penske number 12 as my number in SRL, and pretty much anything really, go-kart and anything really. So yeah, I have a bit of a confession as well. So I know last video I said I ain't going to be doing point system, but big shout out to my boy Sandro, the SRL owner. He's actually making a actual board and scoring up all the points. Now this is all the real life people's names, so I know they're fake names on Project Cars 2, but he's got all the cars because he's, you know, a massive IndyCar fan, which fair enough, you know, that's fair enough. And he's made them all into the real people, so, you know, for all the teams, and then yeah, put all the points out. At the moment I'm last, as you can see. So yeah, good point system. Massive shout out to Sandro. Check out his channel, link down in the description below. Also SRL's channel, also link down in the description below. So a massive shout out to them. But yeah, let's just jump straight into the next round, which is actually Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. Also going to add another thing into a 5-minute practice, then 10-minute qualifying, then the 16 lap race. So yeah, just make it a bit more easier, so I have 5 minutes of practice. I've had a little bit of practice since the last video as well. I've literally been sweating out pretty much all night on this track just to try and get remotely good, and I've actually managed to get a pretty quick lap in, so yeah, who knows. Right, let's jump straight out into practice then. I'm just going to try and be first one on track, because when I was doing practice, I put on like an hour practice, and the thing I found was cars always got in the way, and it really annoyed me because I'd go into the back room just a smudge, and I'd completely lose my front wing, so I'd have to come back into the pits. And this pit straight is so long, and it just annoys me so much. And I've kind of hit some cones back there, but don't worry about that. So we just slipstreamed this guy really nicely, tucked it into the inside, and we both brake about the same time actually, because we're still alongside each other for this braking point. But obviously, because I have the inside line, I make it better, and I get past him. Right, okay, let's just jump straight out into my first qualifying lap then. Oh my god, all the cars are literally coming out at the same time. Are you actually kidding me? We're actually going to be screwed here. Like, honestly. Here we go then for our first lap. So let's try and get a good first lap in, bank a lap. And then we can come back out again a bit later. And, you know, try and do a better lap. But hopefully we won't get blocked up. Because obviously in Long Beach we got massively blocked up by some idiot. And that was no great really, so that was our lap time ruined. I don't know where we would have come if we didn't get blocked up, but I feel like it would have been a solid top 10 if we didn't get blocked up, because I feel like that lap was actually going really nice and definitely up just before I got blocked up. So a bit annoying, but you know, things happen. So yeah, we're just going to push as much as possible now and try and you know, get in a good lap. Oh, there we go. That's the part I hate. Can't believe that. I apologise about my rubbish commentary skills there. Well, I was just like going, but you know, I'm happy that I didn't mess that up. And I'm actually catching the guy ahead. So if we can keep this lap up, maybe it could be a pretty decent banker lap and get me high up. And it's a good final exit. Now, come on, now we just got to go full speed all the way to the line. Where will that put us? Hopefully quite high up in a good position. So we're 8th at the moment, but we set our lap, and oh my god, we go first. I'm actually really happy with that. I'm actually going to watch it back, and we're going to see how I did it, basically. Let's just see how I did it. So turn 1, to be fair, I think that's the best I've taken it throughout this video. Probably in practice I probably did it a little better, but throughout this is the best I've taken it, like, honestly. I just did it so nice around here, and a bit dodgy out of there. Through here I think my practice I did a little better. But yeah, you know what, we're still probably about equal, because I still didn't mess up too much. But through here definitely was much better than what I did in my practice off record. But through here, yeah, usually this is where I make the mistakes. But actually I took the lines really nicely through here. Maybe a little dodgy there, but through here definitely best I've done so far. Right on the edge of the track, just as you're meant to be. You know, try and use as much of the track for speed as possible. And through here really nicely. And obviously back onto the oval circuit, just turn off it again We hit a bollard there. That was a bit dodgy, but we're just pushing as much as possible to try and get a good lap in, and I think that's the best corner we've taken throughout that lap, to be fair. So through here and the final corner onto the straight now, we fly past and go well pole position at the moment, but we're still on pole unless anyone beats it, which I don't think they will. But we'll cross the line and finish our lap anyway. Nice pole position. I cannot believe that. And to be fair, they're still close. 5 tenths. I mean, yeah, it could be a bit closer. Maybe one more AI up level would be nice. But yeah, we've got pole position. Nice. Right, here we go then. So it is green lights here in Indianapolis for the road course circuit, and we've had a pretty good start actually. Better than everyone else actually, surprisingly. And will there be any dive bombs into turn 1? Hopefully not. But I'll brake early just to make sure. Gone out a little bit wider there, but that's okay. I think I might be in the right line. And oh no. Oh, I've just realised something. I didn't change my fuel load. Oh dear. Okay. We've got a problem. We have got a massive problem on our hands now. Okay, let's just yeah, let's just turn that down to lean. We might need to. Yeah, we've got a problem on our hands now, so we're on the wrong fuel. We're on the wrong fuel load. So yeah, so seeing it's a replay of a start then. So it is green lights here in Indianapolis road course, and we get away pretty well. Just before we obviously realise with our fuel load, and yeah, we just cruise along, and then I'm pretty sure around about here I realised about my fuel load and I have to change it, so we have enough fuel to go to the end of the race, so I'll just run out, and that's no good. And that's really what messes me up really, because I lose that time that I gained on them at the beginning, and well, they just pretty much passed me. But altogether we have a pretty good start at the beginning, but you know, changing the fuel settings really messed me up really. No, that's not it. That's not what I want. Dang it, I need to do it on a straight. It's difficult to sort this out on the corners. Let's just turn that up. We need it right up. We need it right up. I think I should do 10 laps. I think I should do, because I think that's about 6 laps there, so 16 altogether, yeah. So I think I should do. So yeah, that was pretty bad there. You know, he got alongside me, the guy, well, he's in first now. And he glided past me, because obviously I was on a lower fuel mode as well, because I was trying to save fuel. And I keep the inside line luckily, but then he has the inside line for the next one, because he still keeps around the outside there. And he just gets past me, pushes me off wide a little bit there. I get on the grass, which makes it worse. And I've got a little bit of front wing damage as well, which ain't great. And now it's Max Chilwell who tries to get past me, but the other Penske gets past him first and gets past me, which well, isn't great. And Max Chilwell is looking to get me now as well. Slipstreams me. Looks down inside, but luckily I defend off him just. So I'm just going to keep pushing on really as much as possible, because I've turned this fuel up to standard now. And to try my best to keep these positions up. And obviously lap cars come into play in a bit. But yeah, we're just gliding as much as possible. And then he just slipstreams me so much, probably on Rich as well. And just glides past me. And well, it's too late along that side, because he's probably on Rich as well. And I actually need to yield to position really. But I keep around the outside, and luckily he backs off because of another car trying to overtake him. And now lap cars come into play. Can we try and get past second place again? It's Max Chilwell still behind me. And, well, I'm going to have problems with this lap car if he doesn't let me through, which, oh, I've pushed him on the grass a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. Tell you what, a lot more is happening in this race than what the last one happened. So, yeah, we're just trying to catch up with second place as much as possible. And obviously, you know, the guy in second just slipstreams the lap car really nicely and just goes right around the outside and makes me sit before he even gets to the corner. And now obviously we have the problem with the lap car, and because he's on the inside there, he had a slow exit out of the corner, and we get a pretty good exit because we took the right lines. And well, we are worried because obviously we got taken out by a lapped car before, so I just dived straight down inside, give him pretty much no room, put him on the grass. I apologise about that, but I made him sit perfectly. Right, okay, so now I've just got to keep my focus and just hope that I can keep defending off Max Chilwell. I think it's Max Chilwell, it's a lap car, I'm not too sure. But I'm just going to keep pushing. No, it's actually a... Oh, it's not Max Chilton anymore. It's someone else. So he's actually managed to get past Max Chilton. Oh, I've taken him out. I've actually taken him out. Oh my days. I'm guessing another replay's needed here then. And I just completely don't see him. And I pretty much take him out. So I apologise about that massively. That should be enough to go to the end then, basically. Or unless we could put a bit more in and use the Rich a little bit more. That could be a good idea, but I really don't want to change it now. And Max Chilton, he's gone right around the outside there. And he's just done me dirty, really. He's just done me dirty. He made the move stick, fair and square. So fair enough. And I'm actually going to change that strategy. I need to put more fuel in. I'll put 16 or about 15. That'll do. So break into turn 1. Carl Max Chilton broke a bit more earlier than me. That could be where I make the positions up then when I on the brakings. But with my front wing damage a little bit, you know, it's not easy. So Max Chilton actually doing really well then. I think that could be him. I could be wrong. So he's in a podium position at the moment. We're in 4th, so we're just outside the podium. But this next guy, he's catching me down. He's reeling me in quickly here, which isn't ideal. Especially he's really behind me right now. Wow, I say that. He's now in front of me, so I think I might need to make my stop now. Actually, I do need to make my stop now, and I've completely gone off the track. Honestly, it's not turned out good, this race. This race is not turned out good whatsoever. We're going to have to turn down to lean. What's messed me up the most is the fact that I've had to try and mess around with the settings whilst I'm going around corners, because there's not many straights on this track. So here's a pit lane now, I think. Yeah, this is a pit lane. So we're pitting in now. I'm hoping everyone has to make a mandatory stop. I'm mad if you don't. Oh no, are you serious? Engine battery failure. Oh no. Another race ruined. Another race ruined. Probably because of not my fault this time, actually. Okay, now there's actually we're coming out just as a car is you know, overtaking me. I don't want to get damage. He actually lets me through. Fair enough, thank you. So we're in 17th, which isn't ideal. Our tyres didn't actually change for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I'm done. I'm actually done. You see it? Literally just the littlest of tap, and that's it. You just get front wing damage like that. Got to go out now and just push as much as possible and try and do something, I guess. I mean, what else can I do, honestly? Can't believe this. I literally come out the pits and the tyres are so cold. I try and get good speed around the corner. I just go straight into the gravel trap. Nice. Right, so I've caught up to a lap car, and I'm just going to try and, like, you know, have a bout with him. And I almost completely went straight into the back of him there, so let's try and not do that if we can. And, oh, I've gone wide. Yeah, well, there goes that bout as well then. Oh, great, and we've got an energy failure again. What is this? Oh, honestly, yeah, that's it then. I changed the camera angle as well. Of course, I don't know what I did there, but 21st again. Terrible, honestly, really terrible. What can I do? Really, what can I do? And I was even the fastest one on the track, so yeah, a bit sad really. But yeah, pretty bad day again for us. But next is the actual oval circuit, and I'm good at that one. I'm good at that one, but fairly decent anyway if I don't crash, because you know we've seen the SOL video. I mean, yes, I know I crashed in the race, but that was kind of not my fault. You know, I did keep crashing throughout the race after that, but the first one was kind of not my fault. But yeah, let's just see if we can maybe, you know, get a win there, hopefully, because we need to bring this championship back, especially now that Sandro is actually, like, you know, counted the points for us, so it's actually going towards something. So yeah, but I'll leave this video here. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. I again apologise, I'm terrible again, but like I said, I'm just getting used to it. And but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.